Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, what happened was this. There was an interesting timing on two fronts. Number one, I was one of the guys that started the Acima TV business. I'm credited as being the inventor of the infomercial, right? Because back in the early '80s, I started filling up airtime on television where they had downtime, right? When cable TV hit, there was many more channels, and these channels didn't have production budgets to fill 24 hours a day. So I was 6 hours a day on this channel, 6 hours here, 2 hours there. And then I started taking this around the world. And this business just grew and grew and grew. We took the company public, New York Stock Exchange. We had a $20 stock on the New York Stock Exchange from $1 to $20. And that was my entire life. It consumed every minute of every day. Now, I ended up selling my interest in that, made some nice money, and I continued to do things in the Acima TV space. But then all of a sudden, TV viewership has now dropped by 50%. There's all these streaming services, HBO streams and CBS streams and ESPN and Disney has now just launched a streaming channel, and obviously Netflix and Hulu and all this. So cable there's 60 million fewer cable subscribers in the United States alone. And so my business started having a dovetail, like a back end of the bell-shaped curve on the downslope. And so and it was right at this time that I got called to go on Shark Tank. So it was sort of like all of a sudden, there I am on Shark Tank, and like I filmed the very first number of seasons, 175 segments. And so people say, yeah, but you're not shooting anymore. But the last 2 weeks, all of those segments have been running on CNBC. So literally for the last 10 years, I've been on television and now I'm getting all these inquiries from people saying, hey, can you help me? And so between the other side of my business taking a little bit of a dive, and then all these people saying, can you give me some help? It kind of worked very fortuitously for me to kind of morph my business model into mentoring and helping and investing instead of owning all of it and being the CEO. So I'm actually, my father used to say, and he was my original mentor, my dad. He said, don't keep all your eggs in one basket. And so, hey, the basket I kept my eggs in went to $600 million in value at one point. So yes, I did very well with that entity. But after that, the model said, take pieces and parts and share in the wealth of many.